Wow.
That's awesome.
She should be proud.
All right, very good. Let's turn things back over to Elena. Where's the lightning?
It's right here.
Wait, it's over there?
It's right there.
Come on.
I could sit here. I've been watching it all morning, and it keeps happening.
It's been happening during the breaks. And,
It keeps happening right before we can come to it. But you see, as the clouds are coming through, we're getting more and more moisture out there. Come on, baby. It's not going to happen. All right. If you head outside, though, maybe tell your boss, hey, I'm going to be late. I have to stare at the clouds for Elena and see the lightning she's talking about. Here we are on our City of Tehachapi camera where you see the rain coming down, see the streaks here and the angles. This is what we're seeing as we look here in the valley up toward the mountains with all of that convection up there causing those thunderstorms that we've seen overnight and all of the lightning. Now, this is really nice because whatever rain we can get, we want. We were so dry over the winter, but see this little area of yellow and now turning into orange. These are very strong cells. Now that the sun is up, it's adding the heat, more convection, more instability, and this is just the beginning. So imagine how active it's going to be this afternoon as more monsoonal moisture keeps coming on through. Of course, the lightning, a very bad sign because we don't want any dry lightning strikes out there. The biggest problem today, though, a flash flood watch. That's in effect from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. tonight because these storms are only moving at about 10 miles an hour. That's very slow, and where they stall and where they build, like the cell you're seeing right now northwest of Tehachapi, drops heavy localized rain. And recent burn areas in the last few years, like the West Fire and the Paiute Fire and the one in the canyon, those all still have really loose, very volatile soil underneath, so they could slip and cause some debris flows out there. 72 in Tehachapi right now, 77 in Bakersfield, keeping a close eye on the weather today. But it's kind of fun for us because we don't get this very often. The monsoon has really been active the last week. We saw that flooding on Monday, and we have a good chance to see it again today. As she moves on through, you can see she's picking up more moisture off of the coast, and that's all going to keep coming up our way. So instead of staying on land where she loses a lot of energy, she's getting a boost from the Pacific this morning. So air quality unhealthy for sensitive groups. Some wind coming through, but not enough to clear that out just yet. Pollen still in the medium range, but now palm and elm are joining grasses as predominant effectors out there. 97 in Bakersfield, Arvin, and Wasco today really feeling muggy. The monsoon looks strong enough to bring thunderstorms here in the valley today, not just for our mountain locations. Do keep in mind that you need to be very careful on the passes. If you see any smoke from a possible lightning strike fire, if you see any flooding, call the officials right away. 98 in Ridgecrest, steamy out there, and they're talking about a good chance of flooding today as well. Let's get you out the door talking about your traffic. Thankfully, other than a lot of construction, we don't have anything out there to slow you down. The weather will make it a little slow on the passes. Just be patient on this Getaway Friday. We want everyone to be safe. And one last note for you, it only takes about 6 inches of water to kind of lift your car up and carry it off the road. We saw that happen with 2 people on Monday. We don't want anyone hurt, and of course, we don't want any cars damaged out there. Mike and Aaron?